This is a mod called Replication, where you can replicate items that are similar, but not too different. What I mean is, as the mod pack developer puts it himself, you cannot turn dirt into diamonds, but you can turn dirt into stone. And we could turn things like redstone into diamonds. So how does it work? Well, to start off, you need to find some deep slate replica ore, and then you need to build some of the following machines. 1 disintegrator, 1 identification chamber, 1 chip storage, 1 replication terminal, and 1 replicator. Well, you could probably make more replicators actually. And then you're going to want some tanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 of them in total. And you're going to set it up in this order. So let's get started. The number 1 item you will need is a disintegrator. You need to power these machines, and you will need another mod to do this, as it does not offer any in-mod power generation. I'm using Mechanism, for example. In the disintegrator, I can disintegrate things. If we hold shift on dirt, we can see that it's worth 1 earth matter. Basically, we're replicating things using a substance called matter. We can see that none of these items have any matter. Grass block has 4 something. Is that I don't know what that is, but it's one of them. What we could do is actually, have a look through JEI. I can see there's earth and is it nature or something in all these woods, etc. I'm going to be using redstone as my example. We can see redstone ore has nothing, deep slate redstone ore has nothing, etc. But a block of redstone has 18 earth and 18 precious matter. So if I take 1 redstone and put it into my disintegrator, it's going to disintegrate it down into matter. And if I put in a stack, it will automatically split it out into the matter that it's making. You're then going to want to build some matter network pipes and attach it to your disintegrator. FYI, you can power the machines directly, like I'm using a creative energy cube from Mechanism underneath it, or you can actually add power to the matter network pipes. They will transfer matter and also energy, which is really cool. So what we've got here is a precious tank, a earth tank, and can you see that the earth tank is going up the more redstone I disintegrate? It's automatically coming out of the disintegrator and going into the required tank. We've got living, metallic, quantum, nether, organic, that's what it's called, organic, and ender. So I've just made 1 of each tank. You can just make empty tanks as shown, and then they will just fill with the required matter as you disintegrate it from items. Cool, so we've learned how to actually make matter and put it into our system. Then we have the identification chamber. So even though we know that redstone has precious matter in it, or for example, 1 diamond is worth 36 precious matter, we can't just make more redstone because we know that. We have to actually add it into like a database in our system. So next is the identification chamber. I'm going to add a diamond in here, and then I'm going to get a memory chip with 16 slots left. I plop the memory chip into here, and it's basically going to analyze or identify the diamond to see what's in it. We know there's 36 precious matter in it, but the system doesn't know. And as you can see now, diamond has done 50%. It's now got 15 slots left. So what I can do with this memory chip is I could also add in, once it's done, there you go, your diamond has gone, by the way. I could do dirt as well. You can see here, memory chip, diamond, 15 slots left. And then I could add in dirt. Now it says 14 slots left. You get the gist. Each one can hold 16 items identified. Then we come to the chip storage. In here you can see I've already got 1 with redstone dust, and I can put in another chip here with our grass and diamond blocks, and that's in our chip storage. All of this network is connected with a matter network pipe, of course. Then we have the replication terminal, where we can see all of the items we have. And this shows you how many you can make. We have enough matter to make 32 diamonds, 585 redstone, or 64,000 grass blocks. Over on the right-hand side, it shows you how much matter you have in storage. You can see we've got 256k living matter, etc. But earth matter, we only have 1.2 thousand rounded up. This database, of course, we can look through. We can add on more chip storage if we want. We can look, we can sort, by descending, sort by amount that we can make. And we can click this button here to see replication tasks, things that are currently being replicated. The inventory is where it will store things that you can either put things straight in here, or once it's been made in a replicator, it will come into this inventory. One really useful button is this one here, the Matteropedia, showing all of the items you have. Like if I put in Earth, it will show me all the items in the mod pack that have Earth. If I put in Living, it shows me all the items with living matter in them. We can also go Earth over 100. That shows us any items that have more than 100 Earth matter. For example, Blue Ice has 324 Earth matter. I can do the same with a less than sign to do under 100. And I can do this obviously for each value. I can say equals 100 or equals 10, and that shows ones that are equal to 10 exactly. If we want to do the opposite and show items that don't have Earth, I could do exclamation mark Earth, and it will show everything that does have everything else apart from Earth. And lastly, I could do star and then have Earth, and it will show items that only have Earth. Because earlier, if I put in Earth, it shows that have Earth, but other attributes as well, whereas a star will show only items that just have Earth and nothing else. And that's a really cool thing we have in the replication terminal. So what I can do is I can say diamonds, I want to make 10 diamonds, and then press replicate, and it will send it to this machine here, our replicator. In here, you can see it's making the diamonds. And we can click this redstone mode ignored to only work with redstone, etc. And we can click the output button to say we only want to output to the top, etc. I'm outputting to the back, and it's going to go into our replication terminal. And you can see our diamond has arrived in here, and it's replicating all of the diamonds that we're requesting slowly but surely. In the replication tasks, we can now see that the diamonds are being made, and it's made 2 out of 10, workers 1, meaning we only have 1 replicator. We could, of course, have more replicators to make more diamonds. And there we go. That is pretty much it to the replication mod. It does say on the CurseForge page that there's something called a replicator enclosure. You can add that by shift right clicking your replicator, and it will provide a passive 20% acceleration but consume more power. It doesn't appear to be in this version of the mod, so I'm including this explanation in the tutorial just in case you're playing on a version that maybe does have that. I'm not sure if the mod developer has actually made this part yet. There's also a replicator motor. Again, same thing. You can add this motor by sneak right-clicking the replicator, and you better configure a speed multiplier for it, where 100% is default and 20 is as fast as it goes. The faster it goes, the bigger of a failure chance. When a print fails, the replicator will need to run again, but it won't consume more matter to do it. So you can go super, super fast, but of course, it may have a chance of failing. And you will need to make a matter blueprint for this. This currently has no recipe, so I do think that this whole situation I'm explaining is not fully into the mod yet at the time of filming. Sorry that I don't have a time-traveling device if you're watching this video. But hopefully this explanation will, solve it if it is added to the mod. So to craft it, you'll need to craft a blueprint for it and then use it in the chip storage, and then you'll be able to replicate it. So that's with speeding things up with the replicator motor. But there we go. That is the replication mod.